members of the Wolf Pack into the Wolf Den. It's your boy Greiwolph, and we are back. So we left off getting shot at by some road car. Why is it so dark here? What the ham? Wait a minute, something's not right. Something's not right. Let me Oh no. Oh no. I manually saved. For some reason it didn't save what I was supposed to. But anyways, I'm supposed to be over there by the road car. Like right there. Okay, so this is where I saved it. There's a sniper up there. A sharpshooter.
Above us! Hostile shuttle incoming.
What the? Really, shield? That fast? Piece of candy. As soon as I pop my head up, these guys take me out. Hold on. People knew how to read, man. Make things a lot easier. God forbid people read things. People see something, they like what they see, and they just immediately respond without reading. That's how you get taken advantage of. You see something you like, and instead of reading all the facts on it, you just respond to it or buy it or something, and next thing you know, you're getting ripped off, and you mad at the people that ripped you off, even though they stated clearly what was wrong with something. That's actually happened to me, but that was, I don't blame it on nobody else but myself. That was my own stupidity. I bought a freaking a Hoover vacuum, so cordless rechargeable vacuum. That's kind of has to be rechargeable if it's cordless. Cordless is around batteries, I guess. But so cordless rechargeable vacuum, and I bought it for like $40. And I bought it off eBay. Now people knock eBay all the time, like, oh, you don't rip you off. No, that's not the case. eBay has, I think the first time I got ripped off by eBay, I believe it was, I think it was in 2010, and it hasn't been since then. Nigga not listening either. But that was the only time I ever been ripped off by eBay. I think I was ordering some shoes or something like that, and the shoes never came. And I kept messaging like, hey yo, the shoes never came. The shoes never came, and then they were just, I'm pretty sure it was just something just jipping my money. But it's the risk you take from ordering from eBay, and that was, what the fuck? Oh shit! I got tapped by the damn dog thing. But that's the risk I believe you used to take off eBay. eBay has got more structure now, and the fact that most of the payments are through PayPal and stuff like that and whatnot. So it's not just like somebody randomly sending some money to somebody and your money's not protected or whatever. I mean, granted, PayPal is not like a super protected money either, or whatever. But it's come a lot further. Like I haven't got ripped off on eBay, and I buy a lot of stuff on eBay. I buy a good amount of my pops on eBay. Hold on. I buy a good amount of my pops on eBay or whatever, and I've never got gypped off from any of them. Definitely not saying it can't happen though. But yeah. So I stand by eBay and stuff. But either way, what happened to me was nobody else's fault but my own. I didn't read the item description. They always list item description, and that's the thing I like too, is that they're not really trying to jip you. They actually being pretty upfront and honest with you. On all the ones that I've seen, they've been pretty upfront and honest with you, whatever. It wasn't like he was trying to jip me or nothing like that or whatever. It actually said in the ad, I just didn't read it, but it said in the ad, does not come with freaking God, why this reaction time is so slow? Oh my god, so many of them up there. But I just said in the ad, does not come with battery or charger. So I basically just bought a shell. That's what it happened. I bought a shell of a vacuum. So now I have the vacuum, but I don't have a freaking charger or a daggone battery. And I was just like, what kind of nonsense is this, man? If I'd have known that, obviously I wouldn't have bought it. And that's why the pricing was so low on a rechargeable vacuum, because obviously you wouldn't think a rechargeable vacuum would be so low. But that's why the pricing was so low. So I get it now. And then I think right after I freaking figured that out, I was like, all right, well, let me look on eBay for the actual rechargeable battery, so I can see how much that costs. If I remember right, at that time, that rechargeable battery was god damn it, I can't do this right now. Was I believe, like $70 for the rechargeable battery and charger or whatever. I'm like, what the fuck? Like that's more than that's more than I paid for the vacuum. Only paid $40 for the daggone vacuum that came with free shipping, and I got paid $70 daggone dollars for a daggone charger and a battery. Like that's ridiculous. But yeah, if I would look at the item description, if I would have read the full thing or whatever, I would have known what was going on. I wouldn't have been gypped off at all. So that's a lot of these things that nobody's fault but their own. But you list stuff for people and you write an item description and whatnot, and then people act like they get confused when it's not somewhere they're like I'm listing something that's in a certain city, and it says it's in a certain city. Like I'm in the Inland Empire of California, and I put a list in for Northern San Diego because where I'm at in the Inland Empire, I'm right by Northern San Diego, which would be cities like Fallbrook. Okay, how is he gonna shoot me? Is he shooting me through his daggone thing? I'm gonna die anyway. But somehow he was shooting me through something. But it'll be cities like Fallbrook, freaking Vista, Escondido, Oceanside. Those areas will fall into Northern San Diego. Please shoot him. Jesus Christ. Your little speed is so slow. But those areas fall into Northern San Diego. So I get somebody that just replied to me, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I'm down in freaking oh, he's like, they replied to the ad, and I was like, "Oh yeah, where you at?" Or whatever. And it was like, "Oh, I'm by USD, University of San Diego." So I'm like, okay. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty far from me. It's like almost an hour drive from me or whatever. It's like, oh, your listing said that you was, I mean, your listing popped up in San Diego. And I said, yes, Northern San Diego. And he was like, oh, like, the only thing he seen was my listing pop. Okay, how the fuck did you get behind me like that? Yeah, all he seen was, okay, now this dude must have walked up on me now. But all he seen was San Diego. Was the listing pop up in San Diego, whatever, because it's segregated. Like on my list, I listen on Craigslist, on Craigslist, whatever. They break San Diego down into 4 areas, basically. Probably more than that, but they break San Diego down into South San Diego, which would be like Chula Vista, San Ysidro, stuff like that, stuff that's really close to the borders. South San Diego. They got Northern San Diego, which would be like Vista, Carlsbad, Oceanside, Escondido, Encinitas, stuff that's closer towards basically the Inland Empire and stuff like that. But it's not in San Diego. It's still San Diego County. Okay, that's how they got broken out. They broke San Diego County. It's still San Diego County, but it's not San Diego. So you got that. You got Northern San Diego, Southern San Diego, East San Diego, and then San Diego City, which is Central San Diego, basically. So you got those places that surround right around San Diego, which obviously are going to classify as Central San Diego. The areas that are south, like I said, Chula Vista, San Ysidro and stuff, and then the areas that are north, and then some areas that are east. So I list my listing in Northern San Diego because Temecula from like Fallbrook and Temecula from Fallbrook is maybe It's 10 miles away. 10 miles away from Frogburg, so a good maybe 13 minutes or whatever. 13, 14 minutes, maybe 15 minutes away if you take the freeway. So like, okay, yeah, I'll list in Northern San Diego because I'm not that far from Northern San Diego, so I don't mind if somebody wants to buy something from me. They're in Northern San Diego. I'll just take that little drive so I can drop it off to them or whatever. And like I said, this dude messages me, and I ask him where he's at or whatever, and he tells me behind freaking USD. Well, USD is in the heart of San Diego. So that's Central San Diego. That means you should have been looking at ads in Central San Diego. And he's like, well, your ad said San Diego. I know what my ad said. My ad, you're right. My ad did say San Diego. It also was listed in Northern San Diego. When you look up the ads on Craigslist, Craigslist actually gives you the option to pick a certain area.
This thing's wrecked. Vines and computers don't.
Ooh, it's candy.
Mix.
Pathfinder, we might be able to reconnect power.
But yeah, scan some stuff.
Cables. Could use these to reroute power to that console.
But yeah, freaking Craigslist for San Diego actually gives you the option of picking either one of those areas. You can either pick Northern San Diego, Southern San Diego, East San Diego, or Central San Diego, if you want to just look in those certain areas. If not, you'll look in all of San Diego, so it'll look in all of those areas for you. But when you list something, if you list it as just Northern San Diego, it will say Northern San Diego in it. And that's the problem. People are not reading the fine details. Like, it even says Northern San Diego. You just clicked on something because you like what you saw, and you're not paying attention to where it's at. Oh, my bad, man. It says you're in San Diego. Yes, it says Northern San Diego up there. It lists to you specifically and tells you exactly what fucking area it's in, and you're not reading it to pay attention to what's going on. And then that's when people want to get upset because it's like, well, why did you put it in San Diego? I put it in Northern San Diego. I put it in the correct area. You just did not read and pay attention to what was going on. So now you're upset because you can't get what you want. There's something over here because I kept vibrating. Those things are always. Oh, sorry. But yeah, that's that rant. Just need to read, and like I said, I learned my lesson from not reading. But I actually just went on eBay yesterday. I think it was maybe really early today, but I'm pretty sure it was yesterday, and ordered the battery and the charger or whatever, and it was only I think 20 bucks maybe or something like that. Maybe I think it was about 20 bucks that I went on. I basically been holding on to this daggone vacuum cleaner for almost a year because I bought it at least 8 months. I bought it right when I first moved into this place, which is last October. I moved into this place.
Anyone, we're under attack.
He's in here. I can hear him. You guys ready?
So I bought it a little after that. So probably like a month or two after I moved to this place. So either way, I've had the thing for almost a year and haven't used it once because I didn't have batteries. So I'm just now buying a charger and stuff.
You've killed men under my charge, and now you'll crown that achievement by killing me too. And you, I know your face. Why do you help these murderers?
Raiden's an ally. He's already helped the scientist Sedar Palev.
I know, and they should be ashamed. After all we've been through with the Ket, tell me why you come here, so I know why I've died.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be a smart ass.
Really? Can we take the drama down a notch? 2 notches? I don't even have a gun up. I have an artifact or heirloom or something. I'm going to set it down, and I need you to take hold of it.
What? And?
Is it doing something? Doesn't look like it.
Wait. There are things like this in the museum on Aya. Ancient Angaran tech. This fits over a hand. Contacts on the inside for myoelectric control of... What did you do to me?
The third monolith. Do you know where it is?
Yes. Yes. But I don't understand how.
I need you to take me there. Please. If you do this, we can save Havarl. Together.
You're an alien. I can't trust...
Then let me try to earn your trust. Please.
Deep beneath the surface, but not far. Meet me here. These coordinates will guide you the rest of the way. Just let me compose myself first.
He actually looks pretty badass. It looks pretty diesel and stuff. Tavis. Okay, but I know there's a... peek into this. There's a trophy to take down the Rokar. There's also a trophy to ally yourself with something, some refugees or something like that, whatever. Like I feel like there's a trophy to ally yourself with the Rokar, and there's also a trophy to take down the Rokar, which means again they try to make you do more than one playthrough, so that way you can make the choice or whatever. Trying to get the game some replayability, basically.
Yes.
Why do you and the rest of the Rokar hate aliens so much?
With everything the Ket have done, how can we not? If the Rokar discover I helped you, they will see me as a traitor.
I'm the only one, as far as I know, who can reset the monolith and the vault. This isn't for me. This is for Havarl.
Requiring an alien to rescue our homeworld. Don't you see what a disgrace that is? Driven to work with you, and yet detesting you. It's a mess.
Okay. Much more I can tell level up. 5 more AVP, and I'll be level 6 for the Nexus. 1,000 something more experience, and I'll be level that. Okay, not liking the sound of this. Okay. Okay. Fine, whatever this is.
If one of these buildings contains records of Palev's evacuation, we could figure out where Emerge's sister went.
It's a long shot, but worth a try.
What the fudge?
Old generator. Might still work.
Oh, that was the freaking, when I was in that one building.
That should get that console up and running again.
That console was for.
This is it. Amara Dozin. This must be her. They moved her across the planet.
Downloading information.
Let's get this to Emerge.
I'll return to Emerge shortly. Wait a minute, actually I can teleport to him. Boom.
Did you find anything about my sister?
Yeah, bro.
Your sister was moved across Avarl. This data drive should have the specifics.
Thank you. With all this information, I could see Amara again. But the thought of leaving frightens me. This is my home. If I leave, I abandon my duties. What if I never get to come home again?
Hold on. Putting some things on a charger.
Everyone gets scared. It passes. Amara's your sister.
And home is often a person, and not a place. I will swallow my fear. Thank you for this.
Yeah, you
For
can make
helping
anything
the
home.
old man.
Got 500 and something experience. Experience. Still got 1,000 and some change. Now let's go back down. So do this mission. See, this is behind and back, I think. I don't know if that's up top or behind. It looks like it's behind, so I'm gonna have to teleport here. Which, if I remember right, it's just a bunch of shenanigans. How many points do I have? 8 points. I could level that up, but yeah, super important to me. So that's 3 points. Really 2 points. I wouldn't have enough. To reduce the weight. Leveling up shotgun on the way is actually pretty good. Rifle pistol is just, the pistol is garbage. But all the other ones seem pretty good. Anyways.
Hostiles ahead!
Whoa. I figured it was gonna be all more wildlife down here. Yeah, man, I do too, zombie. This one has me all iffy though. What the? There's no way he's attacking that fast that I can't move. Yeah, this Mass Effect has me a little off. It's a little off-putting at some points. They didn't do as good of a job as they could have. Yeah, I got 100% on the other tree. I got my platinum trophies on the other tree Mass Effects. I'm trying to finish this one up and get a platinum trophy on this as well. I don't actually know about that. I've been keeping up with BioWare and whatnot, and they actually just closed down BioWare Montreal, which was the people that made this Mass Effect. So they just closed that down and they got absorbed into EA. And right now they haven't said anything about making another Mass Effect. Actually, the producer actually said that they're not going to make any DLC for this game, and they might come back to making another Mass Effect if it becomes relevant again, and if they can find a good idea. They really haven't even talked about making another one yet. And that was very recent. That was recent as in last week. The producer came out and said that. But if you got a source that's saying that they supposed to come out with another one here pretty soon, yeah, that'd be dope. Because I think they kind of dropped the ball on this one. Okay, something was just vibrating like crazy around here. It's still vibrating like crazy. It's probably this. I guess they could bring back Shepard. I do kind of like the premise of having my own character. I mean, Shepard obviously would be great to be on as well, but I kind of like. I just feel like I mean, they can give a wish with another one. They can bring back Shepard, but I don't know how people will react to it, especially because of the third one or whatever. When you basically find out it was all basically either a dream or a story. Like, he was basically just hearing a story about Commander Shepard's exploits. I think the end of the third one or whatever. So I don't know how people can react to it, but all of a sudden Commander Shepard's back or whatever. Wait a minute, I already reloaded. So let's go in here and figure out what the hell.
It's here. I just have to. It helps if I steal my mind. I've been here before. Familiar.
Is that a theory that you're saying that it's not real, or was there another ending that's stating that it wasn't real?
It worked.
Wow.
It was under their noses the whole time.
The rest of the remnant in the area may have prevented scans from detecting it.
All right, can you explain your theory to me? Because I would like to hear it as well. Oh, the indoctrination, yeah. So you saying it was basically just like somehow placed into their mind for them to believe that that's what actually happened.
Use remnant tech. It's not like there's a manual.
Zorai watched the Watchers. That's all I'm getting. I'm not sure what it means. The others slept, but I stayed awake. Unmoving, but seeing. Learning.
Sounds like the stasis field around the first monolith. Maybe Zorai was able to shake off the effects. Maybe that changed him.
There's a bunch of remnant here. You got a nullifier, you got an observer, another nullifier. What's that? Is that a breacher? Can't tell what that is. First of all, let's see something up here. Will you grab onto the damn ledge? Nah, I've actually never played Doom. Not even the old ones. I'm not. I'm not a huge fan of first-person shooters and stuff. I'm not even a huge fan of third-person shooters. It's just that I'm a huge fan of RPGs and Mass Effect. Mass Effect, I actually watched a roommate play, I think back in 2010, 2009 maybe, I think when the first one came out. I watched a roommate play it, and he was playing so bad at it, but it still seemed interesting to me. And I'm a big fan of the BioWare. I like freaking Bioshock, and I like Dragon Age and stuff like that. And then I think in 2011, whatever, a buddy let me borrow the tree pack, the trilogy of the Mass Effect when it came out. And I sat down, started playing it, and I just didn't put it down until I wound up beating all three of them. I wound up downloading all the DLCs and everything, and beating it 100%, getting the platinum trophies and stuff.
Here. There's something here. I remember.
Can I go this way too? Yeah, I mean, I could give Doom a try or whatever, but if it feels too much like it's a Call of Duty type thing to me or whatever, then I might not get into it too much. I just like my simplicity of RPGs.
Building machines exhaust me. Mind and body must be engaged wholly or the attempt fails. I can't stop. Without the monoliths, the vault fails. Without the vault, the planet dies. I'm close. Just one more.
The sages got it wrong. Zorai was a woman. That was a voice. My voice. May I have this, Pathfinder?
What?
It's yours. It's always been yours.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
What am I? Okay.
Organic matter, ancient, reads as Angara.
It's Zorai.
She died here. Before she could get to the third monolith. This was me. I would like to spend some time here. But not now. The third monolith can't be far. Come on.
So I went to that other door that was over there. Yeah, I mean, Call of Duty sucks ass and Doom gets ass.
This way?
Yes. This is all
I haven't heard of any Doom leagues. Also, don't follow it too much, but I haven't heard of any Doom leagues. But there are Call of Duty leagues, so I don't know, man. Call of Duty gets you money. Money can get your ass. Seems like Call of Duty might get you some ass. Make sure it's around here. Boom, piece of candy. I think that's an opinionated response. I mean, it could possibly be the best game of the 21st century, but everything's based on everyone's opinion. Because just because you like it doesn't mean I'm gonna like it or the next guy's gonna like it, stuff like that or whatever. So, I'm pretty sure it's a good game. I seen some not gameplay. I did see some gameplay of it and stuff like that, or whatever, but I don't know. I'll have to see. Or I have to actually sit down and play it. And it wouldn't be one of those I buy it and then play it and then figure out waste my money and then I'd be upset about it. It'd be I have to borrow from somebody and play it. My big thing when it comes to playing any video game is I don't like to put games in my system that I'm not gonna basically platinum trophy. Oh crap! Hold on, I got some company about to come over and knock on the door. Right there. Let me write down your name. I'll be right back. Hold on one second. Let me write down your name on something so I can go to your channel a little bit. Is your name up here the same name as your YouTube channel? Alright. Zombies Mike 98 plays. Got that written down. Yeah, man. I'll go up there and probably look at it later on tonight after I finish streaming here and whatnot. And I'll take a gander at it and see what it's like. Set this. If you find other channels, those are mine too. I have 3 channels. Okay. Gotcha. Wait a minute. There's the treasure chest over here. It's a pretty big piece of candy over here that I gotta get. None of that stuff is that good. I probably wind up selling it. What? Okay. But yeah, you're right. Call of Duty doesn't have a map editor, but none of that stuff ever drew me to Call of Duty in the first place. I never really huge on Call of Duty. I played Call of Duty because my buddies and my cousin and stuff played it, so it made it through. Yeah, like I can probably agree with you on that. This Mass Effect feels lackluster compared to the other ones. Like it's lacking a lot of details and things that
Another memory trigger?
the other ones
One of
had.
your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
The other ones were great with some of the stuff, and this one just seems like it's missing a bunch. Which is obviously not a good thing. I've been roaming around, always looking down. And I see. Doing some moving around over here. Yeah, I'm on PS4. I'm about to get a little busy, so I'm not about to be doing a whole bunch of talking. So I'm about to be a little preoccupied at the moment. Alright, yeah, go ahead and send me the friend request.
It's done.
Somebody.
We finished what Zorai could not so long ago.
I'm sorry, Talos.
No, there's nothing to be sorry about. She didn't complete what she set out to do, but she didn't fail. The two monoliths she reactivated kept her valve going. Without them, the planet would have died. Go on to the vault, Pathfinder. I think I'll stay here a moment. I have a lot
If
to
you
think
see
about.
someone named Kit Kat Zozo, that's me. Oh, when Cat says hi, who's Cat? I'm guessing. So wait, how's your face? Now let me go explore this vault. Wait a minute. What? What did it say? Okay, I might have to go out of here so I can explore the actual vault.
I feel as though I know this place. Or am I fooling myself because I want to remember?
Okay. I mean, that doesn't really bother me. It's whatever, it's video games. Oh, you have a pet cat. And your cat is saying hi. I mean, I thought you had somebody named Cat that was saying hi. It works out too. zombies. I don't see why they would think
The
you're a
vault
woman
should
just
be
because of
open,
that.
Pathfinder.
I wouldn't see zombies Mike plays 98. And 98 plays being a freaking a woman's name. I didn't take it as a woman's name at all. I actually took you as a man right from the beginning. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for the sub. Yeah, just like you, I know you know, just like I know, man. Those subs and likes go far. So let's put over here. And welcome to the Wolf's Pack. Yeah, man. Subs do matter. Subs and those likes matter.
One out.
Especially, yeah, like you said, especially to YouTubers. Like if YouTube and making YouTube videos is your job, that shit matters a lot. That's pretty much your bread and butter, because those likes are gonna determine your partners, basically. What you want to partner with you and whatnot. Nobody's gonna want to partner with somebody that doesn't get views and likes on their video, for real. So, yeah. I mean, I do it for fun, but I would also like to make some profit from it if I could. That would be great. Just receive a friend request.
Time to fight.
Well executed.
So many bugs and stuff on this. That's ridiculous. Just damn near never ending.
Hostiles ahead!
One less to worry about.
Yeah, I'll probably talk a little later. I mean, right now I got company and stuff, so I'll probably jump in a freaking in a little bit. I'll probably jump off and just watch some of your videos. voiceovers. This experience, so I'll go ahead and attack him. Nightmare mode and then ultra nightmare mode. I bet it is. Right now I'm playing this on insanity. Like this is my first playthrough and I'm playing it on insanity. Jesus Christ, fuck that nonsense. Time to start the whole campaign over.
Good find, Pathfinder.
Okay, Remnant Vault. Let's get this place up and running.
this new cast, I don't really have a favorite one. From the old cast, I like Jack and I can't remember the green dude's name.
Well, we turn the power on.
You'll need to locate the console to activate the purification field, Pathfinder. Several interface connections converge here. I will highlight the ones you need.
There must be a trick to this. Let's give it a try.
You can hack the turret, Pathfinder.
So much better when they're on our side. Gets us a step closer.
Okay. I'm back. What are you looking for? Get to the mundo? I don't know where your phone is at. It's probably undercover somewhere. There it is. Huh? I don't know.
This console will activate the purification field. You may want to sweep the area.
Before this place tries to kill us.
Yeah. I'm gonna sweep the area first. Because it seems like the last two vaults, the first vault was long as fuck. I know you remember that. That thing was long and tried to kill me when I had to run back or whatever. The second vault was a little long too. Well, not actually, the second vault wasn't long. It was pretty short. And this one seemed pretty short too. Like, I just walked in here and the field's here. Okay, something's gonna... If they give me a reload station, that means there's gonna be something here to fight. For sure. First of all, let's change my weapon.
Okay, get ready to run. Here it comes! Go, go! They didn't like that.
I can't just escape. I gotta kill stuff first. Gotta take out these damn motherfuckers. Wait a minute. That field stuff is coming in.
On us. Move!
Oh, now it wants to open up.
These Revenant don't quit!
Interface. Level it up.
Pathfinder Rider, are you there? All our instruments just recorded a surge. What happened?
Vault's back up. We did it.
That's a jest. It can't be. That's not a jest. The vault going through a reset would explain all the readings. I can't wait to hear all about this. Come back to Pilar. We've a lot to discuss.
Well, that was actually easier. Yeah, that was close. I almost died. I didn't know that. I actually didn't know they was gonna reset once I finished the vault. I thought I was gonna die. And that's the thing too. Like, I would like to kill all the enemies so I can get that experience and stuff. But obviously I can't with that fog shit chasing after me and gonna kill me. So right there, the fog had almost touched me and I was getting freaking blasted by an observer. So I was about to get a double whammy. But it all worked out in the end, and I leveled up to level 30. So now, since I'm at level 30, I can unlock the level 5 versions of my armor and my weapon.
Navarro has begun to stabilize. It appears the vault is performing biological repairs.
Imagine what we'll see here in a few years.
What's the percentage of this now? 75. Just from doing that one, I was on 20% viability at first when I went in there. Just from doing that one mission and getting it up, it increases 75% viability. And there has to be an architect here somewhere. I fucking hate those architects. Yeah, see, I'm not trying to play Doom Ultra Nightmare. First of all, I'm not familiar with Doom at all to just start off on Ultra Nightmare. And then, from what you said, if I die once on freaking Ultra Nightmare, it basically starts me back all over from the beginning of the game, resets the whole campaign. I don't got time for that. I break something. I get too aggravated and I break something. running all the way over here. I can just teleport. Okay. First of all, let's check the terminal. I don't see a place for the outpost. I didn't see anything that said anything about an outpost on this. So I don't think I can put an outpost on Harlow. I can't level up though. No, I can either go ahead and get my level 6 skill for singular, or I can just say no and not to do it. I got 120 points invested in this. I think I need 156 to get it to level 6. I'm gonna check my profiles right quick. I wanna check Vanguard. So Vanguard is plus 20% melee, plus 50% melee force, binary recharge plus 10. Yes, I can't do Vanguard because I do too much bionic stuff. 156 points in bionic. I'm gonna work on my combat skills because I need them. Yeah, autocorrect does do some fucking shenanigans to you. I need it. Let's go ahead and pop this. Pop this. And that lets me unlock combat fitness. You know what? Let's undo both of those. Right now I got tree 6. I think I need 9 points in order to get a. Let's do that. Yep. So that puts me at 9 points. Now let's do combat fitness because I need this and I need this for sure. And then we'll do this. Second. Yeah. So I think I can put another weapon on. So I'll put a shotgun on. That's what's gonna happen. I got enough to increase one of these to level 3. Movement with pistol accuracy. Stability. So I got 5 points left. Okay, so confirm that. I also increased my shield to 393 and my health to 526, which is a good boost. I mean, higher would obviously be better. Let's see the passive skills for this. No, I don't need tech power because I'm not using tech powers. Tech duration because I'm not doing tech duration. I think I might do flamethrower though, because flamethrower is a detonating technique, I think, or just a burn. Overload is overload detonate. Overload is a detonator. Incinerator is just a burn. Cryo is just cryo. Energy drain is a detonator. Flamethrower is just a burn. Invasion is just invasion. What is team support anyways? Plus 2% team shields. Team shields. Reduction. Team shield reduction. Team shield. Okay. So I'm probably gonna get throw. What should I do? I can get all 3 of these right here. I don't know which one I should get. I'm just gonna save these points because I don't really know what to do. That's a good one. I'll take that. PB's shield is ridiculous. Her shield and health is higher than pretty much anybody else's. I think that Dracker has the highest, but hers is pretty high. So much negative stuff that come with these. Makes me not even want to put them on. Lose 50 health just to get 50 more shield. Come on, man. Gives me 30 biomic damage, but takes my weapon damage down, my melee damage down, my tech damage down, my combat damage down. Like, Jesus Christ. So many negatives. It's like you cure my diarrhea, but you make it so I throw up, my nose is running, and my fucking penis leaks or something. It's like, okay, I'll just wait till my diarrhea goes away the normal way then, instead of getting more symptoms that suck just as bad as the other symptom that you're curing. Not even that, you cured, you and took one thing away, or enhanced one thing, and then gave me a bunch of worse stuff. I will make sure that you never get diarrhea again, but you'll always have the code. You'll be more susceptible to the code and some other stuff. I'm like, nah, I'll pass. I will wholeheartedly pass. It doesn't sound good to me. So with Harville being done, what's probably happening now is what's the other planet called? Void, which is the ice planet, should be about cured from the ice. So I should be able to go there, and then I can kill that freaking that architect that's on Void. Let me save it. I'm assuming that's lyrics off a song or something. Let's do this loadout. See how it takes. -10. What do I have on this thing? Okay, damage thing and scope. Okay. Let's increase my scope though. 36%. Alright, so I got -10% recharge.
An alien, able to use remnant. Never thought I'd see such a thing.
Nothing's
My aunt had a remnant artifact she learned to open and close. What it took her many years to achieve it, she was never able to do it reliably.
I want to
It took a
scan
great deal
and
of
confirm.
concentration, and she couldn't explain how she was doing it.
Pathfinder Rider, you have done something remarkable here today.
Succeeded where thought I failed.
Esmus, what are you doing down here?
Renewing old bonds. Talking to you was enlightening. I saw an alien working for us when we had given up. We have isolated ourselves for too long. Perhaps there is a balance we can find.
We all need to find balance, I think.
Tavos, I wasn't expecting to see you, but I'm pleasantly surprised.
I've learned a lot in a short time. The Rokar wants simple solutions, but nothing is ever simple or certain, is it? I wish those that were killed could have realized this. But after everything I've seen, I have to hope that they aren't lost forever.
This curious memory transfer.
Reincarnation.
Whatever it might be, I aim to devote resources to studying it. Maybe one day we'll find the truth buried deep within our superstitions.
I actually like the scope in Mass Effect because, like I said, I'm playing on insanity difficulty, so I can basically sit away from something and shoot at it. Granted, the sniper rifle would probably be better, so I wouldn't need a scope if I had a sniper rifle. But I don't think there's no automatic sniper rifles on this game, so not even that. On this insanity mode, it's almost impossible to really aim at somebody and really shoot for real, because that puts you out in the open long enough for them to basically suck your health away, since it sucks your health away with damn near every shot in this game.
What do your projections say? Is Savarl going to be safe?
We've already seen improvements. They're small, but statistically significant. In time, the planet will heal. There is some space here at Dar Palev, and we'll need extra hands to monitor Havarl's situation. Will you extend an invitation to your people? We'd welcome anyone who can help.
I'll pass it along.
Then I'll leave you. I have some numbers to analyze. Can you believe it? For the first time in years, they excite me.
Okay, so now this is saying that probably I can put an outpost on this place. What do you mean with what do you mean what's wrong with my character's face?
Good to see you again, Pathfinder.
We can speak more later.
I'll be here.
Okay, let's do some research now. And let's see if I got enough. I have to have level 4 in order to be level 5. This is gonna bring me down substantially. I can get level 4 on both of these. Because 65 and 65 is 130. That leaves me with 20 points left over. Or I can get level 5 on one piece of equipment. What's this? 10, 8, 15. So that's pretty much only a 1 point increase. With max shield and max power. Yeah, might as well just go ahead and get those 2 then. Damn it, I might have to still wait to get these. I got enough points to get down to get that. which is fine because I can still get my weapons. Boom, level 5. I actually have not been doing this YouTube thing long at all. I think maybe a few months, maybe, if that. Maybe coming up on 2 months now. Maybe this is the end of my 2 months. I just started doing it kind of for fun, for real. Advanced shot. Wait, did I just waste all these points on this for no reason? I think I did. Jesus Christ, look at the damage on this thing. Okay, it requires me to be level 40. Level 50. Well, I think that unlocks once you get the, okay, makes sense now. Once you get them all up to level 5, whatever it unlocks. What? And why do you have a place lost called sex? What are you talking about, brother? Oh, because that's just a playlist. I think that's got like some songs up there that you can have sex to, whatever. Or that would be good for putting somebody in the mood, basically. And I'm pretty sure that if you probably check the date on that, I think that playlist was made in 2011 or something like that or whatever. So a good 6 years ago. I think I was 21 at that time. What's the other chieftain thing? This thing burns people. 460. I think it was like 500 or something, I think. 498. I think I'm gonna go with the one that burns. This thing got 4 slots on it. So now it's making me, I'm gonna have to see it. I don't know if there's anything that actually shows me if it does. If it does actually add up right. I know all of the things I put on my armor are gonna add up to my power. I got plus 2% powers on each piece of my armor. Then I'm gonna put it on my weapon, which make plus 5%. But I don't know how it 100% works. But anyways, let's go ahead and start developing some stuff. what do I want to do first? Okay. Before I start developing. Well, actually, that's gonna be it for today's video. I'll probably have some new armor and stuff, but that's nothing that really needs to be shown on camera. Just gonna be upgraded version of stuff I already have in the next video. So that was for Vol. It's probably maybe some little side missions still going on here. I don't really see too many. I don't see anything actually, no side missions. So that's probably gonna be it for that. For Haval, we'll probably go back to the Tempest on our next video, and then go back to Void and finish off Void, fighting that Architect, whatever, because the cold air should be gone, like it was on our first planet on Eos. On Eos, the heat went away, so I was able to explore the rest of the planet and get it all the way up. But Void is already at 100%, so I don't know what's going to go on with that. So there's always some more stuff that we need to do at Harbor, because Harbor's only at... Go back, stop doing that. Harbor's only at 80%, so there's still 20 more percent of some stuff that needs to happen here that I'll figure out, I guess, in due time. But thanks for coming in today. Thanks for coming into the Wolf's Den, members of the Wolf Pack, and rocking with your boy Greiwolph. If you could, go ahead and smash down on that like button. Hit the subscribe button like your boy Zombies Mike did, which I appreciate. And you can hit the notification button, so that way, the notification bell, so that way you know when I pop online I'm uploading a new video. And you know what's left to be said. Greiwolph out.